So before you get started on tucking or anything, what you're gonna make, or before you even step on the hill, number one necessity is a helmet. If you don't wear a helmet, then wear a helmet because it can save your life. Also, slide gloves, definitely recommend them because even if you're not doing turns, which we've got videos for, even if you're not doing turns, there's always an incident, or there might be an incident where a car's coming up and you need to stop, and foot braking isn't always the best way. It's not always as controlled, and it can't always be as fast. Depending on what speed you're going, it's just worse than slide gloves. Make your own, buy your own, do whatever. But slide gloves and helmet, pretty big necessity. All of us at Longboards, we all are fully padded with elbow pads. These are 888. These are just hard ones, and also we got G-forms, which are soft pads, flexi pads, but they take in like a bunch of impact. So yeah, just wear pads and just stay safe here. Okay, let's get on to tucking. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to tuck, but this is my tuck that I'm showing you, but you need to evolve your tuck to you yourself. Everyone has a different tuck, everyone's unique, okay, to your body stance, what you're most comfortable with, your body strengths, your weight distribution. It's a massive thing. There's all kinds of different tucks from all kinds of different places in the world. Brazilian tuck, you got the hybrid European tuck, there's loads, and it's been around for ages, so just do it to how you want. My personal tuck is it's kind of like a hybrid between European and American, I think, so that's kind of the way I'm going to be teaching you today. But remember, there's loads of different types. Search it up on the internet, there's loads of stuff on Wikipedia and stuff, but yeah, so this is my tuck. You need to make your own. Yeah. Okay, so when you're going to practice your tuck, you can do it anywhere you want. We're on one of our hills today, but you can do it anywhere you want. Inside, outside, with the trucks on, trucks off, whatever. If anyone's wondering what I'm riding some Blood Orange Liam Morgan free rides, the red ones in 65mm, spare trucks, Venom bushings, riding barrel cone, and then I'm riding the Arbiter 36 by Original Skateboards, SMD footstop, big shout out to them, and some Vicious grip tape, which is completely messed up right now. So, on to the tucks. Firstly I'm going to take you through all the different types of tucks so you can try out new things, because it's really what you like and you're most comfortable with. So, a footstep always helps in tucking because it lets you know where you are on the board. So, first tuck we're going to have a look at is the American tuck. So, this is slightly like mine. This is a bit like my old tuck, really. So, the American tuck involves placing the back knee directly behind the front knee, like so. Now, this is a good tuck as it does get you fairly aerodynamic, although I don't really like to use it too much because it isn't most stable of tucks. Okay, so next tuck is the European. So here at Longboards, we're actually based in the UK, so yeah, European. But I don't think any of us actually use this tuck. We use kind of hybrid between it. So for the European, instead of placing your knee behind your front knee, like in the American, you're going to actually want to place it behind your ankle, like so. Now, this is a fairly aerodynamic position, however, yet again, it isn't the most stable. So, if you want to try it out and you find it stable, use it, go for it. But if not, you're going to want to look at some others. Okay, so now onto the hybrid, the tuck that I kind of use pretty much, mostly. So the hybrid, it's basically in the middle between the European and the American. So hybrid, you're putting your knee bang on in the middle of your lower calf, and this gives you a really stable aerodynamic position which is awesome. You probably can't even see me now because it's aerodynamic. Another thing about tucking, which I haven't mentioned yet, is a lot of people focus on the legs, as I've been doing so far, but the chest is a huge part of tucking and getting yourself low down. So really, in any tuck, you're going to have your knee, okay, up here, and you want to make sure. A lot of people that I've seen, and I used to do it. I'm a culprit to it. A lot of people used to tuck like this. Now this is just pointless because you've got a massive air pocket here, and you can't get speed. You can't go fast. You can, but you can't go. You can go faster. Let's put it that way. The way you want to tuck is you're going to want to put your knee into your chest, like so. This is going to close up the air pocket, and it's going to make you 10 times more aerodynamic. So next up, we've got the Brazilian. I have an old friend who used to use this tuck actually. It's fairly low down, but it is. I don't find it the most stable, and yet again, it's not the most aerodynamic. So the Brazilian is where you're going to put your knee directly behind your foot. You're going to put it on the board directly behind your foot, or slightly to the side. So you are getting low down with this tuck, correct? But legs-wise, you're not completely aerodynamic. And finally, now we're going to do the classic. So this used to be very popular in the 1970s and 80s, but no longer is. It's now rarely used apart from a couple special competitions. So for the classic, you're actually going to want to put both of your feet on the upper end of the board, which yet again isn't so stable, and then you're going to want to tuck like normal. Now, I must stress this, guys, I wouldn't recommend using this one due to the lack of stability, since you don't really have a lot of control over your rear truck. And that's something you're going to want to have a lot of control over, especially when doing things like turns. There's the turn tutorial. So guys, that concludes how to tuck tutorial. But yeah, skate safe, and yeah, practice your tucks. Have fun. To your longboards.
Yeah.